is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Blank back here on Black Ops 4, here today in the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, or as I sometimes like to call it myself, the double FMJ 24/7 playlist, because that's pretty much all anyone ever uses when they're in party, usually versing me. But here in this gameplay, I have for you guys a very competitive one. We were pretty much neck and neck all the way up until the very end. These guys were somewhat obnoxious, like most parties are here on Nuketown. Honestly, I can't recall a party that doesn't, try to be as irritating as possible. But I hope you guys will enjoy this very competitive gameplay and sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, I'm sure you guys are probably wondering where I've been these last 3 or 4 months. I'm not sure if I quite explained this in another video in terms of what I've been using last time I posted a video for video editing, but before I took a break I was using my Chromebook, and that's what I had been predominantly using for the most part up until I switched to my school laptop for a brief while to try out Filmora. And well, obviously I did not own my school laptop, and obviously after graduation I would have to give that back because I do not own it. That being said, I'd switched back to my Chromebook, and then, well, the last video you guys saw is what I used my Chromebook for. So, what ended up happening was, with my Chromebook, the video editing software KineMaster, which is what I have been using for pretty much 99% of my videos, it just kind of decided to completely kick the bucket, and it made it impossible to create videos. Some of the very detrimental issues that made it impossible for me to create videos in any capacity whatsoever are as listed. Well, the very first one was I could literally not in any capacity whatsoever even get to the menu screen of my video editing software to even attempt to create videos. The second very problematic issue I ran into was when I put a video into the video editing software to add stuff and do my voiceovers, it was just displaying a completely blank black screen. The video audio was playing normally in the background, but it was just completely black, and I couldn't do anything with it, obviously, because nobody just wants to sit there, stare at a black screen, and just hear the video audio in the background with the game sounds going off and my voiceover. The third issue I ran into finally was when I put in my video, everything ran normally, all the audio was fine, and after I finished all my editing, do my voiceovers, I could not export the video to said platform like here on YouTube, which if I can't, finish my editing and, bring it to the platform I'm trying to post content on, that's kind of difficult. So that's the very fun issues I've been having for video editing these last 4 months. But thankfully it's all good now, because I actually saved up for a brand new PC tower and monitor, thanks to my Uncle Ray, my father, for helping me plan stuff, move around my room and whatnot. Also helped me get my monitor as well. And also some other people helped me out with some stuff, so I gotta give a big thank you to them. Also, I have a new microphone. I'm not sure if you guys could tell that. I don't think I mentioned that before. But yeah, my uncle got me a new microphone, so hopefully my voice sounds better. So that has been my very exciting 4 months of having to deal with all these annoying issues, one roadblock after another. But as of now and the future, I will not be going just completely dead silent. If I ever do attempt to take a break, I will be letting you know beforehand. There will be no more just me going dead silent and all that fun jazz. So let's get into what I truly wanted to talk about for the remainder here of this video. So here today I wanted to talk about one of my least favorite game modes probably ever here in the entirety of Call of Duty. Honestly, it's not really so much the playlist or the map itself. I think it's more or less the way people play it. So let me get into that. So firstly, and one of my major gripes with the Nuketown 24/7 playlist is something that you've already seen in the first 10 opening seconds of this video. That's being done to me, and also I'm doing it back to the players, because unfortunately I don't really have much of a choice to be able to compete and hold my own. And it's one of the reasons I pretty much altogether, if possible, like by myself, I do not touch Nuketown 24/7 at all in any capacity whatsoever. And like I just find it in the playlist itself boring and monotonous just because of this reason alone. And that is at some point or another, like when it's a 4-man versus a 4-man or anything else above that, like every match kind of devolves into a mess or a contest of everyone just mag dumping each other through walls and just spraying all over the place, attempting to hit the person before they ever even turn the corner and see their character, which, I truly can't do it justice in words how beyond irritating that is to deal with when every person has bare minimum 60 bullets in their clip. So, like, one of the other things that kind of feeds into this issue that, kind of amplifies it is, like, some of the play styles you'll see on Nuketown 24/7, especially with parties. Like, I don't know how it is for the PS4 and PS5 players, but, like, it can't be anywhere near, like, as bad compared to Xbox just due to the looking for group posts. Because, like, some of the play styles I'm going to sit here and tell you guys about. So, the very first one is Crash. I don't have a problem with Crash. Like, he's not really much of an annoying character by himself. Honestly, it's just the way people use him and implement him into the game and some of their play styles. For the most part, like, when a person chooses Crash on Nuketown when they're in a party, like, they'll only do one of two things. Or I should say three. They'll usually camp one of the two windows, either go in garage or hold stairs, or be very irritating and annoying and just sit in the back of the map and just kind of like tag you, but they're not really trying to kill you. Like, if they do, they do. But for the most part, they're just trying to tag you so they kill you, and, one of their teammates picks you up and, kills you, and they get closer to the score streaks. So then you're kind of forced to have to try to, like, single that person out and try to kill them as fast as you can so, he doesn't become a problem later on with his score streaks. Another specialist that, I'm actually playing as that I have a very big problem with that I really wish wasn't even a part of the game is Zero. Now, Zero on paper doesn't sound that bad, but, like, when you could only, like, when you get your score streaks and a person just destroys it like I'm here, and all I have to do is slap on equipment charge, maybe get like 10 kills, maybe if that, and I just destroy all our score streaks. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. I kind of hate that. I wish that wasn't a thing. And I really don't like the fact that, using something like an attack chopper is kind of just not viable. Like, you can't do that. Even if your attack chopper doesn't get shot down, you have to worry about someone running Zero and turning your own score streak against you, which I really don't know why they thought that was a good idea, because obviously that kind of makes certain score streaks just not viable and no one's going to use them, kind of like the sentry gun and attack chopper like I mentioned before. So that having been said, most people don't use Zero for the sake of, really being a issue or a problem. Like, they're not going to win the game by themselves, but it's more or less just to drag out the match and being irritating. So that having been said, my last problem is with Firebreak, and maybe not so much the way he's used by himself, but like the way people use him. Like, he's mainly used for the sake of getting people out of buildings and making people move. But like, some of the weird ways I see people use Firebreak by himself is like when they're about to die, they'll just pop him, and what his ability does, Ractor, is that it burns you over time and it kills you slowly. But if you're close, here's a tip: if you're within like arm's reach of him, like just punch him and it'll instantly kill him. But he's just very annoying because people don't use him for the sake of killing you, but just like get you weak. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit that like, share, comment, subscribe, turn that post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, y'all. See ya.